Hi, I'm Vicki. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to start my Woodland Creature Mushroom Journal, and I have already got my paper together and made my signatures, but I'm going to, show them to you. I have used, I think, 4 kits. I've used Shabby Woodland Journal Kit from MyPorchPrints, and hers is this with the painted creatures. And I have Journaling Boutique Autumn. I'm not real sure which is which. This one is Luise Heinzl. And I have HomeBookandTreasure, which I think were some mushrooms. Bright colored mushrooms, bright colored paper. Let's see. Maybe that one, I'm not sure. Maybe that one. That was HomeBookandTreasure, I think. And Anna Devento, I did use a few pieces from hers. This and this. I'm not sure of everything else. If you're interested, they're all on Etsy. That's where I purchased all of the kits. So I'm going to go through these journals pages the way I put them together. I tried to, I printed on the back, and I tried to coordinate. I put them together how I wanted the order of the pages, and I coordinated what I printed on the back of one page to go with the page that was in front of it. So I wanted them to be a little bit, like green with green. This one I left blank. I just thought I could be creative. And I put this envelope in here because I'm going to decorate that. And this I could stencil, I'm not sure. And this kind of coordinated with that one. This with the mushroom. And I did the pink to go with the pink there. And then on the opposite side, the pink, there's more pink here. I just wanted to coordinate it a little bit, even though I'm going to decorate the pages. Okay, the green and that one. Some of these background could be from G. Kerr. I did buy some background pages from her on her Etsy. This was one I pulled out of my folder from my scrapbook, my digital scrapbooking. Couldn't tell you where it was from. And this was something I think either it was from the digital scrapbooking or I got it off of the internet. I did find some stuff there. I just wanted to coordinate, and I put an envelope in here as well that I will decorate at some point. I want to actually get into making the cover of the book. So that's why I just wanted to quickly go through these. I wanted to do 2 signatures, but everything was so cute and I couldn't decide, so I went with 3. And this envelope doesn't have a window, but it's an envelope. Really cute kits. And there's lots of kits on Etsy with mushrooms and woodland creatures. Okay, so this is a journal that I started making a long time ago. And I can tell you what not to do in this. This I used scrapbook paper. Because of the size of this is like 13 3/4 inches. So the paper is only 12 inches. So it wouldn't be, one sheet was enough. So I just got 2 and I butted it into the center where this would be. So I covered it like normal, and then I closed it and let it dry like this. Never do that, because then when you open it, you have that. So I just put these aside, and I was like, I don't know. But I think I can cover it, with fabric or something to that you won't see that. And then also, I did not reinforce it with tape. And I don't have any tape for this one either. Well, anyway. And I used the scrapbook paper, which is how I determined the size, because the scrapbook paper, when you fold it, it's 6 inches. But this paper is copy paper, which is, it's 8.5 by 11, but it's got the border, so it's like, ends up being like 11.5-ish. So it's a little bit bigger, so. But this is, the length is good. So that I'm going to go with because I have that. So I can go this way, but I need to make it just a little bit taller. So this is what I'm going to do. I have my my faux leather paper that I made out of a grocery bag. This video will be linked in the playlist with this journal. And I will say, I did some others. This one I used paint, just regular acrylic paint, 2 different colors. I put the hair conditioner on it, and then the Mod Podge, and that's a different look. I really could have probably inked it to give it more of that, but you know, that's cute as it is. So then this one I didn't put as much conditioner on, but this one I really put a lot on, and it feels a lot softer. So these are just the other sheets that I had. They just weren't going to be big enough for this journal. So I have this cardboard. Let me see. I'm going to probably have to go out a little bit. Let's see. There we go. So we can get the whole thing in here. I have all my embellishments sitting over here. I was going through, cutting them all out. So first, what we're going to do with this beautiful piece of cardboard. Isn't that just gorgeous? It came out of a box. I bought a grill, outdoor grill for the Memorial Day weekend. And this was a piece in there. Pulled it out and I said, oh man. Had to save it aside really quick before it got dinged up. So we're going to use this. So I think what I'm going to do is make it in one piece. I'm not going to have 3 separate. Normally I would do 3 pieces and then just glue this on the paper. But I'm going to do one piece. So we decided this was fine this way. I got to make sure sometimes you think one thing in your head and then you start doing a video and you forget what you were thinking. So I'm going to push this up to here and I'm going to mark it right kind of here because that's where I want it for length, right? Yes. There was a little bit of play if it ended up being too short, but I don't think it will be. So I'm going to get my craft knife. And it's a pretty sharp blade because I did break it off. I was cutting, I was trying to get this paper all nice and I did trim down the edge. And I was doing it on that mat and I forgot to put the old mat down. This is a mat I ruined when I used my heat gun to emboss something and it warped. Never use a heat gun on your mat. Have glass or something that the heat doesn't go through. So to get this straight, let me see, let me line this edge up on this side and this here. Let's see, that's the second line before the 14. That's how I do it. I don't know what they are. Technically, you know. So that's how it's going to be. There and there, right? 2. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I would just have to use this for another journal. So I'd cut slowly in case the knife jumps or something. There. Okay. And this will probably make a nice journal this way. Set that aside. Now we want to get this, the length, or the whatever, height. So I'll just say that much. And the same on this side, that much. So let me find, see this corner's dinged, but this is the, so we can cut that one off. So let's move this one here and go like here and move here and go like here and hope that's an even, we just never know. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, so if we put this here, where's my other mark? Right there, and there, and there. Where is it? Here. I wish I would have brought in a yardstick. I really wish I had an 18-inch. I'm thinking of doing this. Did I hit it? Yes. And going down here, there's my mark right there to there. And see how close I came to. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So now we have to cut this. Okay, I'm gonna line it up on here. I think I gave myself enough wiggle room. Okay, slow. Whoops. Try to press your knife against the ruler without cutting the ruler. Let's go again. Slowly. Now let's slide it up and finish it off. Here and here. It's hard for me to see over here. Right there. Okay. Okay. So what we're saying is this should be it, right? So let's take a page. Wow, now that seems huge, doesn't it? But maybe when it's full. Well, we'll just do one side. So what I'm going to do is measure this in, because I got to do the spine. Well, let's do 2 sheets just to make sure we don't make a boo-boo. Well, here's the thing. It should work out, right? If we put this on here and we cut the spine, you know what? I was thinking of making less of a spine because you see the gap? You're going to have all this space in between each. So I was thinking of making it a little bit smaller of a spine. This spine is like almost 2 inches. And I didn't want this one 2 inches, now that I think about it. So you laid that here. Theoretically, if you laid this here, you would make the spine thing here, right? That's the way I see it. Okay, I put it right there on the 8. And made this like so. And I put it down here on the 8. Is that? It's kind of like I have a level. So, okay, that's going to make this the outside, and this will be the inside. Because I'm going to score it here and fold it inward. I'm just going to see if this is going to work. I've never done this before. Worst comes to worst, I'll cut it apart and use 3 pieces. Because you can. I'm just going to lightly cut, because you only want to cut the top piece here. And then break it. And then you have that. So, if we have that, and we put this here, we got it. And then if it's too long that way, which, it'll be fine. You can always cut that off. Okay. So now I only want the spine to be what, 1.5 inches? Let's see, where would 1.5 inches be? Pencil, but I'm going to cut on this side. Let's not forget, I hope that's in frame. I can't really see it. Okay. There we go. 1.5 inches. So that would be right about there. Okay. Where are my signatures? Okay, if I had that here and the 1.5 inches. Well, you know what? It's only 2. I'm just going to do it. What happened to the 3rd? Where did it go? Oh, it's in there. I think that, where's my mark? It's on this side. I think that's great. I think that is it. 1.5 inches it is. So, let's put the 9, 10.5, 10.5, that would be here, and here, right there, and there. Oh, how straight is that? This needs to be perfectly straight. Am I cutting the correct side? Yes. Okay, let me put it on the 8. The 8 might be better, I don't know. 8. So now we want 9.5 right here. 9.5 right here. These rows of dots. Okay. Okay. Let's bump it up to there. 9.5. Nope. 9.5. 9. Okay. Alrighty. There we have it. So we have that much. Too much. So we have, let's see. 5. I gotta measure this. Boy, let me use this because I gotta get this accurate. This is to the end of this. See, I've got all these bright lights and I can't see the glare. 5 3/4, I think. Let's check this end. 5 3/4. So we want this to be at 5 3/4 and 5 3/4. 5 5 3/4 is right there, right? 5 1/2. Looks like it. So we're going to cut that much off. Pretty sure I made a mark. Is that it right there? If you're not sure, double check. Five and 3/4, right? There and there, so there and there. Looks good. Excuse me, I don't know what I'm choking on. Okay. Okay, got it. Done. Okay, now let me put my signature back together. Oh gee, which one was it? So I used like 7 pages in each one, or 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the envelope is 10. This one feels light, so gotta figure out, what did I do? That must have went with that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I thought I used 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, how did this one get 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, it got 9. Who's gonna know? And who's gonna care? Okay, so now we need to get rid of that one. See ya. And get this out. Okay, check to see if there's any specific part you want to make sure gets on here. I don't think I care what is the front or what is the back. I see these lines. So that would make, well, let's just put the cover this on here. Let me see. I just don't think this was going to fit. Well, you know what? It might. Yes, it will. Okay. Let's determine which one do I want to use. I really like that one. I'm going to save that for something else. Okay. Front and back. We'll decide that when we get it done. So, we're going to glue this. Here again, I have no tape. I just don't even have tape. I don't own tape. I was going to buy a roll of duct tape. You know what? I do have some. Where is it? I found it when I was cleaning up. I will go look for it. Let's see. We need to I want to use this side, so let's just trim this part off a little bit. Put that there. Trim it at the 16. I'll save that for a while. If I don't use it, I'll just toss it. I just saved too much. I've decided I saved too much. So I'm going to put this here and wrap it around. But I would like to, you know what, do I want to tape the outside? How would I even do that? Put it like this and then tape it? I'll tape the inside, I think. I don't know, since I've never done it before. Well, you know, it's my journal. If it falls apart, I'll just take it apart and redo it. Of course, how long will it take before it falls apart? Okay, I have this I could put in there. If I only knew where that duct tape was. It was over there somewhere. Well, let's go ahead with this. I'm going to make sure I know what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna put it on, and so glue. What glue? I'm gonna start with some glue stick. Scotch Create. I hear they've quit making it. Don't know if there's any truth to that rumor, because I have seen it. I just haven't seen it in the multi-pack. I used to buy like a 4-pack. Let me go down here and hope for the best. This usually stays for a little bit before it dries. And I want to use art glitter glue. Whoop. Hopefully it's going to be well. Come on, baby. I would have laid it down, but I didn't want it to start leaking out. It's not coming out very fast. I wish it was coming out better. I really do. I want to put a lot. And I'm going to lay that down. I hope it doesn't leak out all over the place. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to just pull this up. But we need to do the corner. When you do the corner, make sure it's at a right angle right here. A perfect right angle. Don't just pull it in. Then we want to bring that in. Okay, this side, same way, right angle. This should be perfectly this way. Some people would clip out of here, but I'm not. Let's get this on here. Good. If I can get the one side down. Let's look at it. Looks good, I guess. And you know why? I don't know why I glued that, because I truly want to do this side next. Okay, glue stick. Let's run it down here. Let's get this out. Let's just do these right here. Then I'll do that next. I mean, I'm squeezing this. I had it flowing a lot better than this because I had cleaned it. I took it apart, cleaned out the tip. Thought I had it, but I haven't used it in a while. Okay, so let's bring this in for the perfect right angle. As perfect as you can get. Oh no, I don't have a lot here, but I've got to do the perfect right angle. I've just got to. I've only got that much, but that's the way it goes because I can't see. If if you were doing this yourself without a camera, you'd be able to see it better. You can lean over it. I just can't. Don't have that option. So let's pull it as tight as we can, holding it so it can grab. And it grabs pretty quick, but it is heavy. It's, you know, paper bag. We can always go back and fix things. Okay, so now that's dried. So we will go back over it because we can. And we're going to put, whoops, this right there. And we're going to put this here. We've got quite a big piece there that's coming over, so we're good. So now when you fold this over, you see, it should be mitered really well right there because of the way we folded the right angles. If we did it correctly. Oh shoot, that one doesn't look very squared off. See how perfect that one is? You know, you do the best you can. That's all you can do. That glue stick. We're just doing double glue. Will we have double the adherence? Maybe. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Okay, let's just try to get this down. Ah, that corner looks terrible as well. This one doesn't look bad right here, but by squaring off those corners like that, you should get a good corner here. Obviously, I didn't do it that well for two reasons. The bag could be a part of the issue, and the other issue is I probably didn't see it well enough because I'm looking, you know, underneath the camera. So let's just press it in. And you know what? I haven't even thought about what I'm going to cover this with. Didn't give it a single thought. So let's see where we're at time-wise. Okay, we're at a half hour, so I could probably end this and then find my tape, get my piece to put in here, and I can do that and probably, I would say I'd sew the signatures in on the next video, but I think the next video won't be this. I think I'm going to decorate those three envelopes. I think that's what I'll do next. And this, there's no coming back. It is what it is, but it's not bad. Those are nice. These are a little, you know, but if you put those corner, you know what I didn't do? I didn't glue that down. Oh, well, you should glue the back of your paper down, but I think it'll be fine. It's not going anywhere, honestly. So there we go. Oh, that was an ordeal. And we will cover the glue. And I hope you got something out of this. That you can make a journal. And just remember, when you're using thicker paper for your covers, you're going to have to do extra care with folding. And remember, do not fold it up. Let it, well, I don't have any glue there, so it won't matter, but I don't want this to be messed up. So, there we have it. And I just want you to all enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.